Hey students, this is Mr. Sulik. Obviously I'm away from class today. I'll be away from class 6th and 7th hour on Monday and then the entire hour on Tuesday. Rather than typing out lengthy instructions for my period subs and for the full day substitute on Tuesday, I thought I would take this approach. So listen very clearly, watch the links that I visit, and these are the things that you're going to be working on in class either Monday afternoon or on Tuesday. First of all, take a look at this checklist. This will be posted to Google Classroom as well, where it says video link. Well, actually, this is the YouTube link. But backtracking just a little bit, I'm going to use fifth hour's Google Classroom as an example. First thing I'm going to highlight is Intro to Google Sheets. There are some of you that have not finished all of those lessons. Some of you have finished all those lessons. You just haven't checked in with me. If you are one that has not completed lesson or lessons in here, you need to get those things done first. In fact, those should have been done before you started it on the PictoChart flyer that we did last week. If you're done with them, you can go ahead and move ahead to the next bullet point, the PictoChart flyer. Many of you are done with the PictoChart flyer, you just have not submitted it to Google Classroom. And remember, if it's not in Google Classroom, it's not done. So in my fifth hour class, I noticed that 11 are not finished. Remember, on the PictoChart, you have to download it as a PNG file and then upload it as an assignment as being done. So obviously your Google Classroom is going to look a little different than mine here, yet it's important that you get that posted. And that should get posted before you begin work on your poster, okay? So, and what I mean by the poster, it's your PictoChart project, okay? Last week, Friday, we talked about what an infographic poster is. We looked at several examples online, what the purpose of an infographic poster is, so on and so forth. So, going back to what we worked on Friday, we went through this assignment here. It's not really an assignment, it's more of a handout. We looked at some similarities and differences. We watched a video, this presentation link. Let's make this just a little bit bigger. All right. And this web page, which didn't really serve a great purpose because a lot of these web pages or a lot of these links were either dead or blocked. So you could go out on Google and do your own search. So for instance, you could go infographic posters and then go to images, and then you'll find hundreds of thousands of different infographics. So go through, I want you to find one that you really, really liked. Then you need to complete this Google form. Again, this whole handout is in your Google Classroom. Then you go to this Google form, and as you go through this Google form, it asks you, information about the one that you really liked, why you liked it. Use critical thinking skills, but make sure that you fill out this Google form first. The next step is now you're just going to start to focus your time and attention to the infographic. Read through the requirements first, okay, and actually read through them. Look through the project, okay, and this is what you're being evaluated here on the bottom, okay. So up near the printer, you will find a handout that looks just like this. All right, this is what you're going to use as your graphic organizer in an effort to create your PictoChart. You will not start on this PictoChart, the actual creation of it, until Wednesday at the earliest. This is going to serve the purpose of organizing your ideas. The first thing that you need to take a look at or understand is, first of all, in the middle here is what is your main idea or theme? Are you going to do a timeline of the history of Apple Corporation? Are you going to do a comparison between a Macintosh computer and a personal computer? Or a comparison between an iPhone and an Android? Or are you going to do a how-to of something like how to post a YouTube video? There are, and you can look online, there are so many different options. Maybe you just want to do an informative one on the benefits of leading a healthy or eating healthy food, or exercising on a daily basis. There's numerous different options. However, do you understand that the purpose of this is to inform an audience? So it has to be based on information that you've found. If you look into the requirements on this project, it talks about citing all sources. You need to use a range between 5 and 7 different internet sources to find your information. When you collect that information, whether it's a picture or information or anecdotal information, you need to make sure that you are saving that to a Google file or writing it down. I would recommend just saving the web page and creating a Google document from there. Okay, so right here, compile all your data, draw a rough sketch of the infographic. Okay, the web tool has already been decided for you, and that's Piktochart. Okay, and then make sure that you're citing all your sources. So on that handout, again, you're going to find copies of it next to the printer. That's what you're working on. At the end of the hour, have the teacher collect it. They will hold on to it, and then you'll get it returned back to you on Tuesday or on Wednesday when you return back to class. Hopefully this video provided a little bit more clarity exactly what's going on. Just trying to make the life of the substitute a little bit easier. Thanks for watching.